right now a very special guest, Jeanette Matasha Lucas, psychic at paranormaladvisors.com, says she leads the private investigator to the area where Kelly's body ultimately found. Miss Lucas, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Miss Lucas, what did you tell the Anthony family or Anthony family contacts to lead them to the area where Kelly was ultimately found?
I gave a house location, meaning their house. I used it as a landmark. And then I told them to leave the house, take a right, and go to Suburban, because I was thinking I was picking up a truck. And I said, you'll see a Suburban, and then you take a right, and there'll be an empty house on the corner. And then you go past the house, and there'll be some pavers, like 3 pavers, and that's the landmark. I said, start at the house, though, to be safe, and then move on and go into the woods. And I was told there weren't any pavers there. So I said, are you sure? And he goes, no, just a bunch of rocks. And I said, you sure? And he said, no pavers. And I said, okay, just keep going into the woods because we'll get some more information and I'll disclose it to you as you go in. So finally I said, you're there, go on in the woods. And he kept saying, I can't. And he started getting upset.
Hold on. We're showing you a shot of what we believe to be the pavers that everyone's talking about, these white stones found at the crime scene. Go ahead, Miss Lucas.
Well, I just want to say that I gave directions from the house, from the Anthony house, and saying take a right, go to the end of the driveway, take a right, go to the end of the street. Feels like a T intersection. There is an abandoned or empty house. I said it doesn't look as nice compared to the other houses. And then keep going back straight into the woods, but look for the pavers, the 3 pavers. And I mentioned you're not looking for a little girl. You're looking for, unfortunately, trash. And I said, you're looking for either a white bag that has turned black from mold or environmental damage. And I kept going into detail, and he goes, I can't see it. And then eventually he just started getting very, very upset. And I said, it's a deceased person. It's only trash. It's body parts, that kind of thing. It's bones. The animals have gotten to it. Forget it. You have to get strong. You have to keep going. And that's
Can I ask you, while they were on the phone with you, they did not find Kelly's remains, did they, Miss Lucas?
Well, he said there were snakes there, and so he couldn't continue.
Okay. Miss Lucas, of course you know that many people do not believe that psychics have clairvoyant abilities. Could you describe for us, Miss Lucas, what vision or what feeling came to you to give you these directions?
Well, I use every possible technique there is in the paranormal field. I'm from D.C., so I use an ability called remote dowsing. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Hal Puthoff uses it and has books on it. My father is a famous Marine Corps analyst and uses dowsing, and I use dowsing to pinpoint sites and locations like the Chandra Levy case and the Elaine Pearson case.
Wait. Just if you could tell me, I don't know what remote dowsing is. I don't know what dowsing is. But what vision or thought or feeling came to you to give you these directions is my question.
All right. What I do, because I'm a female, females are different in the police force versus males, and I'm the same thing. I'm a former PI, Virginia PI, and what happens is you use a landmark. And you start from your landmark, and there is a process. Whenever you work on any case, there's a pattern and there's consistency. So I said, start at the house. So you have the house as a landmark. That's the starting point, a point of origin.
I understand that. I know the directions you gave them. I'm going to try one more time.
Oh, okay. You want to know what
feeling or thought or vision, what came to you that led you to these directions?
All right. I used a pendulum. And then I put it by my bed. I got a teddy bear in the mail without any notes from Cindy Anthony. No notes, no nothing, just a teddy bear in the mail. And I put it by my bed, and I do what's called dream incubation. And the dream incubation is that you write up notes, and you tell yourself, I want to see, show me what or where the item is that I'm looking for. And then I use that technique, and it is very successful.